Hi guys, I'm here to quickly talk about Beyonce's album that dropped last night. It's called Lemonade. I will put the link in the description below. First thing you need to know about the album is it's not on iTunes, so you can't get it there, and it is on Tidal. The album is on Tidal.com. So you can go ahead there and listen to it. Whatever she has, it's a visual album, and she has two versions. One version, of course, is explicit, and one is not. So I've heard the non-explicit version. I don't care to hear the other, but let me hear a little bit about the album. My review. So with this album, it's the most we will ever know about Beyonce. Look how excited I am. I mean, really. Um, so my mouth was open this wide the entire album. Like it's like a story. Like it's an hour long, but it is the bomb. You hear me? The most we'll ever know about her. It's where she's been. And recently, I heard in the news that she fired everybody, like everybody off of her team. I think right before the Super Bowl, she fired everybody, got a whole new team. And what I know about people who fired their whole teams, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep on going. But I remember, sorry, Ty Tribbett, I'm sorry, but Ty Tribbett had to fire everybody because of infidelity stuff going on. So when she fired everybody, I was like, okay, something is right. It's right because she fired them, but I was like, something is not right or whatever. But anyway, so she starts the album off with this song. What is the song? I don't even know the song, but it's like dark music, dreary, and she starts talking about. She immediately starts talking about. Just think the lyrics in the song. The music is dark. The lyrics. One of the lyrics that keeps sticking out to me is about his secrets. Like she don't even, the first time she start talking is in some cornfield or some field. I pray that she said, I pray that you're whispering, and I pray that you catch me listening. Meaning that she prayed that he's saying things in his whispers, right? He's whispering his secrets, and she prayed that he catches her listening, meaning she cared enough to listen to the secrets. I hope whatever. So she starts immediately talking about him. Like we already know who he is. It's Jay-Z, right? So anyway, she's in some of the lyrics, she say things like, let's see, what did she say that kind of struck me? First of all, she has Serena Williams in her video. Oh my God, that was so great. It was such a great treat. My favorite song on the thing, and I only listened to it once, and I listened to it with one ear in and one ear out because I'm a little scary. Like I don't like dark music and all this other stuff. I don't like scary movies or whatever. So, and it was dark. But anyway, one of the songs which Serena Williams is on is Boy Bye, and she talks about how he needs to grow up, he needs to mature, and she left a note in the hallway, and by the time he found it, her and her baby will be gone far away. And then she talks about him calling her crying, and he don't want her while she's there. He only want her when she's not, and he need to get Becky. He need to call Becky with the good hair. I mean, let me tell you something. She put everything on blast. She talks about women roaming the house and how she's looking around, and people are walking through the house, walking out the doors, sneaking out the doors, and she said one thing, a lot of things stuck out for me, but she was saying like, you are like the men in my blood, like my daddy who come home at 3 a.m. lying. And oh my God, the song that really makes me feel like I always think that she's too sweet and she's too nice and too kind. Everybody have a bad, a side to them that can be bad. But there's a song, I think it might be the second or third song, where she talks about how she's got a bat and she is beating in windows of a car. And so she's just being honest about how they'll never love him like she loved him, and how either she gonna look crazy because she's accepting the fact that he's cheating, or she's gonna be look crazy by beating the doors in, like beating in the windows and all that. So apparently she's saying either I'm gonna look crazy for just letting him cheat on me and I know about it, or I'm gonna look crazy while I bam these windows in, you know. Okay, so another thing she said, it's so, this album is so loaded. My favorite so far, not because just because it's so personal, and like I've been wondering where she been, you know. I thought honestly that she like there was a, she was singing at something and she looked at Jay-Z and went like yes, meaning I thought she was telling him, yeah, I am pregnant or whatever, and I thought she had a baby, right? I thought she had a baby, nobody knows about it. And in this visual album there's a baby laying on the bed at some point, and I'm thinking like that's her baby, that is that girl baby or whatever. I don't know if it is or not, but anyway, let's see, what else can I tell you about the album? It is locked and loaded. I mean, what else did she say? Me and my baby's gonna be okay. So listen, the visual album shows these words going across the screen. Like it starts out with anger and denial, and then it says at the long story short, at the end of the album, because I'm like, where is she going with this? She has women in there whose sons been killed by police officers, so she did a tribute to them in that, which is great. She had Michael Brown's mom. Just, you know, they had their pictures up and everything. Beautiful. This album is beautifully done. What else did she talk about? Oh, she has a country song in there, y'all. A country music song. I'm like, oh my God, Fantasia dropped her song that was a country-ish song. So I guess I'll put the link below. Which her single came, and I know her album is available now on iTunes. But anyway, so remember, can't get Beyonce's on iTunes. Okay, so anyway, she sings this country song in there, which is great. I love country music. Also, what else is in the album that is a treat? Everything about the album is a treat. And then she comes to forgiveness, and she sings about forgiveness in there. Like apparently she has forgiven him and they're going to work it out, and or whatever. I'm sorry, this is a spoiler alert. I'm sure I have spoiled it for some of you, but anyway, so apparently he's cheated and she's gone through all, she's left, you know, there are rumors in the news that said, or in the tabloids that said she left this $45 million house that they own. She did in fact leave, because she says it in the song. She left, and he calling her crying, and she like, boy bye. That's my favorite song, boy bye. But it's bad because she got the middle finger up the whole time or whatever in the song. So I know, you know. Also at the end, he's actually in the video. They are so vulnerable in there. Oh my God. But the end is forgiveness. Okay. And so apparently she's forgiving him and they're going to move on with their life or whatever. I don't know. But, so let me tell you the last thing. Last thing is that the reason you can't get it on iTunes, and this came together for me afterwards, after I researched it, Tidal.com belongs to Jay-Z. So I'm thinking like, if they were separated, she would not have released this album on Tidal.com. So they are, I guess, reconciling. Yeah, reconciliation also is a little title there in the visual album. So let me tell you, this is, you know, one song where she's underwater the whole time, like, and she's talking about how she fasted for 60 days and she prayed and she did all this and she tried to change and she tried to stay silent. She tried to look pretty, but she could not, you know, I guess with all the women or whatever going on with, you know, Jay-Z, whatever. But anyway, beautiful album. You see Blue Ivy in the album. Let's see, quite a bit. You see quite a bit of her, which is great. Let's see. So it's a really good album. I'm convinced that she probably wanted to drop it before, but Prince died. So she probably was just kind of pushing it out, you know, a few more days or whatever. But she finally went ahead and dropped it. It was last night about, I don't know what time it was, but go listen to it. I don't know when it can be purchased. It can be purchased off of Tidal.com or whatever, but I just did my free 30-day trial just to listen to it. I don't know if I'll own it because it's not really something that I would listen to every day. But the one with the finger up, the middle finger up, that's the one I can hear them playing in the club. Okay. because she's saying, you don't want me or something like that. Like I'm not thinking about you, or whatever. That girl did that. I'm telling you, you know what? Y'all know Beyonce. She never does it mediocrely. She always does over the top. So anyway, that's my review on the new Lemonade. Go to Tidal.com, hear for yourself, listen for yourself. I'm gonna go back again and listen to it again because I was just laying in the bed. It was dark. I don't like scary movies, so the music kind of scared me a little bit. So I'm going to listen and key in on the details of the lyrics so I'll know kind of what's going on again. Sometimes you can listen to things twice or watch a movie 50 times and sometimes you'll see something you didn't see before. So I'm so excited. Just go listen. That's my review. Hey, I felt like sharing, what I felt about the album. And so I'm a music person, love music. Every